There once was a biology class that was limited to anatomical differences and to the question of where babies come from. Students were taught what to do if one was not ready for children yet and how to protect oneself from diseases. Is that no longer up to date? Not according to the World Health Organization. The WHO has submitted standards which, in cooperation with the German Federal Center for Health Education, have blossomed out to an educational plan in Germany. Plans are to enforce the WHO standards throughout Europe in all subjects. In the German-speaking world alone, 15.61 million children will then be taught how to use dildos, Benwo balls, leather whips or handcuffs. Where does which object belong? How should a brothel be equipped in order to serve people of all sexual orientations? Those are the tricky exercises that our children will be asked to solve. Instead of watching boring, often soporific nature films in class, they shall sift porns and pornographic pictures to learn how to deal with them responsibly. That applies to students as of age 12. A tree must be bent while it is young, and that is why the WHO advocates early sexual education at kindergarten and primary school level. By touching each other and playing doctor, the children shall get to know the external differences. The WHO standards tell us about early childhood masturbation, the pleasure of discovering one's own body and genitals, as well as other questionable matters. Who came up with these innovative ideas? As far as Germany is concerned, the 5 authors of the practical handbook Sexualpädagogik der Vielfalt, Sexual Diversity Education, which is to be used for lessons, are members of German Gesellschaft für Sexualpädagogik, GSP, Sex Education Association, and the affiliated institute that awards a quality seal for sex education in accordance with its own definitions. Its co-founder and mentor is Uwe Sielert, Professor of Educational Science in Kiel. Sielert promotes a gender-mainstreamed form of sex education designed to unnaturalize 3 circumstances of life: the nuclear family, heterosexuality, and generativity. The gender mainstreaming agenda can be looked up in the information literature of the German Federal Center for Health Education. The ideology behind the sexual diversity education is controversial, but not new, although it is only now finding entrance into our schools. It made its breakthrough at the 1995 United Nations 4th World Women's Conference in Beijing. In her book, The Gender Agenda, the participant Dale O'Leary sums up 5 assertions that are backed by a majority in the UN establishment. Point 3 on her list reads, "The world needs a sex education for children and adolescents that encourages sexual experiments. It needs the abolishment of parental rights." Rome wasn't built in a day, but here we are now. Whoever does not endorse such a form of education for their child will soon find themselves on the horns of a dilemma. Absence from class is prosecutable, so the parents too will have the opportunity to make the acquaintance of the handcuffs their children use at school. It seems absurd, but it's real. Visit our website and read the official tuitional standards of the WHO, the educational plan of the German Federal Center for Health Education. Find the addresses of your educational authority, information on the state of affairs in your federal state, and far more. Network with us and with other parents.